Ward 12, it's Teresa. Today I was doing some research on the city of Calgary and some of our history and politics. I did find an interesting couple of clips within the website, and our very first mayor was George Murdoch. He was our mayor in 1884. He was referred to as to the elections. He was annually from 1884 to 1923. Calgary mayors began serving a 2-year term following a plebiscite in 1923. In 1968, the municipal government acted to increase the mayor's term of the office to increase to 3 years. As of 2013, the mayor terms are now 4 years. And did you know, 1884, George Murdoch elected as Calgary's first mayor. Murdoch was born in Scotland and grew up in New Brunswick. Very interesting. We also have the very first woman who was ever a councillor. Her name was Annie Gale. She was councillor in 1917. The number of councillors and her method of election has changed well over the many years now, as we see today. She was from 1884 to 1886. 4 councillors were selected from the town at large. In 1894, the same year that Calgary became the city, the term councillor was replaced with alderman. And it's funny how we went all the way back to councillor again, full circle, how many years later. And Calgary had at that time only 3 wards, and each with 3 representatives for a total of 9 aldermen. In 1906, a 4th ward was created, bringing the total number of aldermen to 12 in 1976. The number of wards was increased to 14 in 2013. Ward representatives, again called councillors, and serve a 4-year term. Did you know, again, in 1917, Calgary's first female councillor, Mrs. Annie Gale, is elected. She is the first female to serve for any municipal council in British Empire. The ward system was not used from 1914 to 1960, when aldermen were elected from across the city for 2-year terms. In 1960, following the plebiscite, 6 wards were established, each represented by 2 aldermen in 1976. The number of wards was increased to 14. Interesting today how we have 14 wards and 1 alderman, now councillor, to each ward. Did you also know, 1911, Historic Calgary Hall opens for business, the city of Calgary. Historic Calgary Hall is constructed from local source sandstone and features a 32.7 meter, 100-foot clock tower. Did you know a cat immortalized itself by stepping in some of the wet clay bricks during construction? 1 brick with paw prints can still be seen on the 4th floor of the historic City Hall. So now I'm going to go forward with our role of City Council and their duties, and I trust that I'm going to be doing the best job for you. City Council is the main governing and legislative body for the City of Calgary. Its role is to ensure that the City of Calgary provides services to Calgarians and meet their needs and wants. City Council responds to communities' immediate concerns and opportunities while planning for Calgary's long-term growth and development. City Council is responsible for determining goals, priorities, developing and approving policies, bylaws, and major projects, planning and providing services and programs, setting the tax rate, and approving the city's budget, hiring the city manager, who in turn oversees the city departments, and representing the municipality. Council has several roles. It represents individual Calgarians as well as city as a whole, gathering information and balancing the wants of individual citizens and the needs of the entire community. Council participates in policy setting and law making and ensures policy is carried out appropriately through council process. Who makes up City Council? Calgary is divided into 14 geographical areas called wards. Calgary City Council consists of the mayor and 14 city councillors, 1 representing each of the Calgary's 14 wards. The mayor is elected citywide by all eligible voters, whereas councillors are elected by people in their individual wards. Both the mayor and the councillor hold office for the 4-year term. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed today's episode regarding our history of City Hall and our first mayor, as well as our first female councillor, and also the terms that we used to have and the number of councils and wards that we had at the time. As well as I hope you enjoyed the role of what my job will be for you when I'm representing you at City Hall. Please vote October 18th. Thank you. Have a great day.